dolphins glide, where the rum's always strong and the nights run long, and the tide is a thief at your side. When the moon's riding high and the lanterns are low, and the waves start to shimmer bright, come aboard, cast away, let the sea have its say on another Caribbean night. Caribbean nights, like Caribbean days, more often than not, they're wilder than not, in the boldest of ways. Caribbean nights, neath Caribbean stars. Oh, rogue with a grin, could win or give in, out there past the bars. Oh, the drums on the shore keep a whispering lore of the captains who never came home, and the gulls overhead cry of treasure and dread, where the reefs hide a kingdom of bone. But the breeze tastes the spice and the gamble feels right when your heart's set on freedom's bite. Raise a toast, stake your claim, let the world know your name on another Caribbean night. Caribbean nights. Caribbean nights.
I had to move inside. The car was hot. And he was getting on my nerves. Anyway. So, to kick things off, I'm going to start with an idea that was given to me by a friend of mine who I met through The Gathering. He goes by Archaeopirate. He is tagged down below. He gave me the idea of a pirate-themed one where it's pirates versus the East India Trading Company. I figure we'll do a... Let me think here. 7v7. Captains, first mates, gunnery crew 3, and boarding party captains 2. So, 7v7, Marvel versus DC. Who's going to be which? Give me a second. Ha! I have a coin. It has a skull and crossbones and a tree. I believe it's Tree of Life. I think it's that simple. So, I'm going to flip for Marvel, and if it lands skull and crossbones, they are the pirates. The tree, they are the East India Trading Company. Here we go.
Skull and crossbones. Marvel is the pirates.
All right, 7v7, Marvel versus DC. Marvel's the pirates, DC is the East India Trading Company. Let's go. All right, first up, captain of the pirate ship. Let's... Oh, I'm afraid. Peter? What are you doing? Did somebody go after Aunt May again? All right, DC, captain of the East India Trading Company ship. I'm disappointed and also not surprised. Yeah. All right, Marvel, first mate, pirate crew under Captain Spider-Man. Oh, there's got to be a real good explanation for this one. Still trying to figure out what that might be. Anyway, DC, first mate. Oh boy. Okay. 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 All right. Marvel, Pirate, Gunners, Crew. You know what? I'm just going to run these 3 in a row. So, first up, first member of the Marvel Pirate Gunners. This could be all kinds of bad. Well, Does he need to use a cannon? Can he? Okay, second member of the Marvel Gunner team. It's an odd choice. It's okay, but odd. And then the final member of the Marvel Gunners team is that's a problem. That's a problem. Okay. Okay. DC. DC's Gunner team, first member of the Gunner team, is okay. Wouldn't have been my first choice. Wouldn't have been my first choice, or second, or third. Okay, so second member of the DC Gunners team. That works. That works. Yeah, that works. Okay. Final member of the DC Gunners team. Hopefully something to balance. Well, I mean, I was about to say balance the scales. You get what you ask for, I guess. Hopefully it helps. Alright, now the boarding crew. We'll just assign captains to the boarding crews. First boarding crew captain, Marvel. If there's anything left of the ship to board. This is a problem. DC, assuming you still have a ship left, to fight. Yeah, who's your first boarding captain? Don't trust her. All right. Final member, Marvel crew, second boarding captain. If you need one. Oh boy. I need somebody to explain this team. This crew, I mean, because okay, DC, you're gonna have to dig deep here, and you gotta pull something out. You gotta pull something out, because this is not going well for you. It's not. Final secondary boarding captain. Final member of the DC crew. Just Yep.
Norseforged Gathering 6, and my voice is shot, so you'll have to forgive the more sexy inflection, if you will. However, I decided it'd be fun to go through and look at all the peace offerings that people left Bobo. My friend Iron Captain left me a bottle of Viking blood, imported from Denmark, don't you know? Based on a recipe from the 1700s. Viking blood is full day back home from the Norseforged Gathering 6, and my voice is shot, so you'll have to forgive the more sexy inflection, if you will. However, I decided it'd be fun to go through and look at all the peace offerings that people left Bobo. My friend Iron Captain left me a bottle of Viking blood, imported from Denmark, don't you know? Based on a recipe from the 1700s. Viking blood is infused with hibiscus and ginger. And while opened off camera, I have yet to taste this, which I will now be remedying. You like the shot glass, by the way? You might recognize it if you tuned into the Spell Shots Against Humanity stream last summer. Oh my goodness. Oh. That is absolutely gorgeous. The honey from the mead, mixing with the hibiscus, with the ginger coming up through the back. This is absolutely delightful. Oh man. This is absolutely going back in the pantry, and I will be saving it for a long time yet. It's not the only mead I was gifted. As
Shots Against Humanity, a love child of various origins, to say the least. Inspired by the Hot Asian DM's video on replacing spell slots with shots of alcohol, and Shez Aiden's Wizard Battles. Also Hot Asian DM's video on using the white cards from Cards Against Humanity, like when people have to roll, like, roll perception. Okay, what do I see? The white half of Barack Obama. Like that. But those are now the spells. It is a tournament bracket style wizard duel. 2 wizards enter, 1 remains. And then 2 more enter, and then 1 remains. And then another 2 enter, and then 1 remains. And then another 2 enter, and 1. At the beginning of each round, 2 wizards enter the arena with 30 HP. A coin toss determines who casts first. The first wizard to cast will say, I cast, takes a shot, draws a card, and they have to say what's on that card. It is then up to the commentators to describe what has taken place on the field. Now, of course, after casting, the wizard rolls a d20 to determine damage, and that plays in to what the commentators describe happening on the field. Now, if there are certain lines you will not cross, we understand that, but understand that if you draw said card that you will not say, you have to take a second shot of alcohol. Magical backlash, it's a bitch. Needless to say, the whole affair is naughty debauchery at its best, and goddammit, I wouldn't have it any other way. There is a bit of a catch with these, however. This up-and-coming round of Spell Shots Against Humanity, which time and date has yet to be decided, has in the past been a charity event, and so will this. Our friend Defying Cupcake recently had a bout with cancer, and we hosted the stream as a way to help raise money to help her financial situation. It has since returned, and so shall Spell Shots, as well as the Lookout Cleans Up Cancer stream, which will take place later in the summer, as next week, Derek as Kami, Homebrew Himbo, Military Fox, and myself are all going to dress up in costumes, with Derek dressing up as a butler, for he has a special role to play. More will be discussed on that later. But we're going to play Goblin Cleanup Crew. For the Lookout Cleans Up Cancer stream, we're going to spend virtually all day playing games that revolve around cleaning shit up in maid outfits. Now back to the Spell Shots. In the future, when we host Spell Shots, sometimes it will be Spell Shots Against Humanity, and other times it will be Spell Shots for charity. Against Humanity will more or less just be a group stream. A few select people will be chosen to participate, and it'll all be for laughs. But when we do it for charity, the winner of the tournament will have all of the money raised during that stream donated to a charity of their choosing. Whoever said nothing good ever came from drinking alcohol? I mean, my parents drank, and I'm here.